Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world, as it seems traditional to say. Welcome to this evening's racing from Gen X, the manufacturer's team cup from California, Laguna, Seca. 90 miles in teams of two. We're on Bagoli and Nick in Honda at the minute in the Mitsubishis. I need to memorise everybody's names. Have a quick look. Yeah, so that's, of course it is. It's a Jolly Racing team. Great to see Nick back. Who else have we got on track? We're just warming up at the minute. Shortly be qualifying. So we've got Clockwork from Crotch Rocket Racing. He's partnered with Murdoch in the Ferrari. What a sound that is. And we have got Slowest Engine, who's partnered with Nicky in Lauder Hunt Racing. They're in the Sylvia. You've got Darlow Boy, currently fastest on track. The Dudes of Hazard, partnered with Marky B. Ooh, very nicely done, Andy. Who else have we got? We've got Devlin, partnered with Sammy in the Lexus, I think it is that. DCS Racing, yeah, they're in the Lexus. We're in Group 4 tonight. Looks like we're about to start qualifying, maybe, which is rather marvellous. Here we go. Nicky first out. Around the entrance. The club this year has penalties on the entrance and exit to the pit stop, so all the drivers need to be careful about entering and exiting the pit, not to pick up a 3-second penalty. Who else have we got? Scarlett in Gen X official, I think. It's in the Porsche yet. And he's running with James tonight, I think. Relentless. Yeah, I assume James is standing in for the gaffer. Well, not so good. If you're listening, Justin, we're all missing you very much, and I look forward to you getting back on track soon. So we look to have 12 on track, all in teams of 2, so 6 teams running tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so all the teams are running tonight, which is really rather marvellous. If any of the new guys are watching and you fancy jumping into this series, it is a brilliant series. I speak from experience last year when Bill and I ran together. I think we missed the first race because we'd only just joined, but we had a fantastic time last year. We're looking forward to this season as well, and I only pulled out to do comms because I'm that kind of guy. Right, let's have a look who's leading the charge then. So the Dudes of Hazard are running the Honda. Tonight each driver needs to use 2 sets of tyres, 2 different compounds of tyres. Doesn't matter which 2 combination, as long as they use 2. Marky B in the kitty litter. I'm not cleaning it up after you, lad. Do feel free to drop a message in chat if you're watching. I'll say hello. Try and answer any questions. Not that I'm much use at anything really. Just totally depressed tonight because I'm going back to work tomorrow after what is it? 10 days off. Gutted. So James on pole at the minute with a 1 minute 27.531. Murdoch just over half a second behind in Ferrari. Scarlett in the Porsche just over half a second behind that. Oh no, just a fraction of a second behind that, just over half a second behind the lead, so really close at the top at the minute. The other dude looks like, oh, he's up there now, up into second. Mark is still trying to put a lap together by the looks of it. We've got tyre wear ×3 tonight and fuel ×4. The refuel rate is 6 litres a second. The weather is S12 and the time is ×1. So sunny all the way through. I think we're in the early evening tonight. Excuse me. He's about to pass. Let's go on board with Pascal, so going up the hill. Passenger seat. Coming up to the corkscrew, braking just before the brow. Down through the gears. Can't imagine that in real life, to be honest. It wouldn't be for the faint-hearted, would it? Now on the final turn and back onto the start finish straight. Through the Andretti hairpin. Just a little lift there by the sound of it. Touch a brake. Back on the power. Braking around the bridge usually. A little bit later. The left-hander up the Rahal, is it? Rahal. And back to where we started, going up the hill towards the corkscrew again. Mickey. Just a a second off the pace at the minute. Him and Rob. Yeah, very close together time-wise. We start on 70% fuel. So it's getting a balance between tyres and fuel on that first stint. So it kind of makes sense usually to start on softs if you can make them last for that 70% of the fuel. Some people like to start on hards, get them out of the way, or mediums. Much more likely to make mediums last for a full tank, I think, so it'd be a logical choice tonight to start on softs, try and make them last that first stint, and then 2 stints on mediums, or maybe a stint on mediums, then a shorter stint on hards at the final bit. Who knows? We'll find out. Usual Gen X rules apply. There's no racing during qualifying, no overtaking, although cars can move over to let a car on a flying lap pass. But generally it's find a space. Nicky's just moved over there to let these 2 through. So you can use the toe of the car in front, but you just can't race that car or try and pass it unless that car deliberately moves over. So 5 minutes to go, plus 3 minutes to wind down. Ooh, what's going on there, Andy? It's a bit cheeky. Been trying without success to get this email account to connect to the Gen X website, and just cannot get it to see it every time it goes to the Google account that's related to it, no matter what I do. I tried unlinking it, relinking it, logging into Gen X first, logging out of the Google account, just all sorts, but it just goes back to this every time. So no idea, rubbish at technology. How close Darlow boy is to James there. 0.006 of a second between pole and second. I think that's what's known as a Nat's chuff in the business. Ooh, right on the limit there, James. And dirty tyres now for a bit. There's no settings available to the drivers tonight apart from brake balance. All the cars are bopped according to the game. All balanced out as best as possible. Darlow's up purple at the minute. Looking to challenge for that pole. Is he going to do it? There he goes. Ooh, yeah. Smashed it. 0.219. So the dudes are first and sixth at the minute. Official Gen X is second and fifth. Crotch Rocket third and eighth. Jolly Racing Team are fourth and 12th. Lauder Hunt 7th and 9th. And I think that, oh no, we've got Devlin and Sammy who are close together as well. 10th and 11th in the letters. So we are on the final lap of quali. So Andy looks like he snatched it right at the last minute. Don't think Devlin's going to get a lap out of that. Scruffy's done. All is done. Nicky, where's Nicky? Is Nicky done? Is he still going? Yeah, Nicky's done. Scarley's done. Scruffy's done. Just Devlin's still flying at the minute. He's on an out lap though, so he's not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen. And Nicholas is done too. So that's quali done. So what do we have? So 10 laps. Half a tank used. So what is that? So that's half tank. So 15 till 20. How many laps have we got altogether? The race is 90 miles long, I remember that much. So we've got 41 laps. So 20 to full tank. So It is possible to do 2 short stops, isn't it? Brilliant. So let's just run through where we finish. So Darlow Boy on pole with 1 minute 27.312. Relentless 0.2 behind him. Second, well done James. Murdoch 0.3 behind the lead. Well done Greg. Bagoli for the Jolly Racing team. Half a second off the pole for Jolly Racing. Then we got Nicky from Lauder Hunt 0.7, so really close. Scarlett for the Gen X official 0.8. Then Scruffy, Marky B, a second and a bit for the second dude car. So we've got first and seventh and second. Oh no, first and seventh, third and eighth for the crotch rocket. And then we've got slowest engine, 1.8 seconds, Sammy and Devlin, 2 and 3 seconds behind off the lead, and Nicky and Honda, the final Jolly Racing team, at 3 seconds. So we will be starting shortly, so sit back and enjoy. Here we go. 7 seconds. Ooh, exciting. Right. Get going. So it's a standing start. Oh. All the lights are on, and we're clean. Everybody's away, no mistakes. Too wide, no contact. Well done, everybody. Everybody's clean through that first turn. Side, but oh, the goalie's just had a little slide. Took one of the. Oh no, everybody's back. We're all good. Scarlett and James, a cracking start for the Gen X, separated by Murdoch in the Ferrari. Nicky's had a cracking start as well, up from near the back into 4th through the corkscrew for the first time. On cold tyres, don't forget. James has started on mediums. I'll have a quick look once everybody's through this first section, what everybody's on. So James is running mediums on the first stint. Murdoch's on soft, so should be able to take advantage of that once they warm up a little, at least until they start to fade. Scarlett is on softs, Darlow Boy is on softs in this dude's Honda. Nicky's softs. Marky B's on softs. Slowest Engine's on softs. Devlin is on softs. Clockwork softs. And Bigoli's started on mediums. And Nicky and Honda started on mediums too, so marvellous. So James doing an pretty impressive job of holding Murdoch up, to be fair, on the slightly harder compound tyre. He's gone a little bit deep there. So allowing Murdoch to have a look.
Start the race, please.
Oh, we lost Sammy. Yeah, it looks like we've lost Sammy. I don't know what happened there. Missed it. Oh, Murdoch and James are side by side. Oh, James has gone. It's been clipped. Oh, what's happened there as far as it's usual in the club for the driver to race. Or anybody can see that. I don't think I can restart it. I'm only spectating, so it would be down to Andy really to restart it, you know, unfortunately. And I don't know any way to contact him other than to distract him from the race, and I don't know whether I'm even allowed to do that, whether it's appropriate or not. Obviously really unfortunate that you got turned around and it's not been taken into account. Oh, and he's got on the grass. Brilliant recovery. Managed to hold third. Now Reinhardt in a dude sandwich. or a hazard sandwich, or is it a... I don't know. Clockwork up to 6, well done Mark. The lead is in sight. James trying to fight his way back through the field. Very similar tyre wear through the first 3, maybe a little better. Ian, honestly I have no idea what you're supposed to do. It's really unfortunate. I don't even know whether the other racers will have realised that you've gone. Obviously it's less than ideal. I don't know how you ended up out of the race, if that makes sense. I understand that you were turned around, but I don't know how you lost anything other than the place. I'm not sure. Obviously file a driver report, an incident report. I've no experience of this. Oh, the dudes nearly took each other out there. No experience of how we handled this previously. Like I say, only last season. In this, it's not happened before. In the race I've been where we've ever restarted. So I don't know how it works. Nicky up into 3rd. Lapping consistently in the 129s. Scarlett, mixture of 128s and 29s. Brilliant racing as always from Pascal. Murdoch, 127, 128, 129. Tyres are starting to fade a little bit on that right. Add Darlow in the game chat. So, when is it to stop? I can't do that because I'm not because I'm spectating the race. I would lose the spectating if I tagged in. I'm sure he's seeing what you're posting up, unless he's got notifications switched off. But honestly, Ian, I don't know. I don't even know whether there's a protocol for restarting the race in the rules. I don't have the most patience for reading through these things, but it'd be interesting to find out actually if we have got a protocol for whether races are stopped and restarted. And if we haven't, then perhaps it's something that we should discuss in certified chat for the future.
And it will highlight in yellow in.
Is that who's Gen X Racing in the chat? Is that you, Justin? If it is, just give us a quick thumbs up and let me know if there is a protocol for trying to get the race restarted. I'm happy to dive in if that is the case. I just don't want to interrupt the race if I'm not supposed to do that. Just commentate. Brilliant. Great to see you, mate. So just if you want to just type in the chat and let me know what I should do, I'm happy to try and get Andy's attention if it's appropriate. Yep, Andy's hosting. Okay, let me see if I can get his attention.
To stop the race, it will highlight yellow for him.
Fuck's sake.
the race doesn't stop, make sure to save replay of the incident. Unless he turned off chat notifications.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. It is impossible for him to miss them unless he's got them switched off. I've no idea. We did try. Managed to fight his way back up to second after that spin. We are 13 laps into the 41. And our first pit stops. P1, 2 and 3 all in. Goli's done really well, getting up into 4th. Well played, Christian. Staying out on the mediums, going to empty his tank by the looks of it. James up into 2nd on the mediums. Stay out till he empties his tank by the looks of it. Everybody filling the tanks. Scarlett out on mediums. Nicky out on mediums. Galloway out on softs. So 1, 2, 3 become 4, 5 and 6. Murdoch has already pitted. He's back out on mediums. So when James and Kristen go in, it's going to be Murdoch first, Scarlett second, Darlow Boy third, and Nicky 4th by the looks of it. So both Begoli and Relentless out for another. James has done really well with fuel, still got a good 8th of a tank there.
save replay will look at incident and whether a race redo required based on the severity of the incident. It would be a restart of GL.
Okay, yeah, certainly I'll save. I'll make sure that the replay's saved. I'm not sure why Ian was kicked out of the race, if that makes sense. I don't understand how that happened. Didn't actually see the incident either myself, so not sure what happened at all. Darlow up into second. Darlow's on softs. Interesting to see how that lasts with the weight of the full tank. Is that a place what we're making Murdoch? Isn't it?
Save replay / file incident etc. Cheers.
Yeah, will do, Justin. Great to see you knocking about. Hope everything's good with you. Oof, I was lucky by Nicky there. Load of dirt, managed to save it. Murdoch's picked up half a second penalty, which stopped him breathing right down Reinhardt's neck. Look at James, see what's going to happen now. Yeah, he's going to be coming in at the end of this lap as he goes up the hill. Is it Rahal? To the top of the hill. Oh, he's deep there. Managed to pull it back online. Really judged his fuel to perfection, and in the pit he goes. It's down low by. Murdoch's had an incident whilst I was watching, maybe. So we've got what looks like first and second there now. So Darlow by leading the race. Scarlett second. Nicky in third. Reinhardt in third. Murdoch in fourth. Marky B in fifth. Clockwork sixth. Looks to have short fueled Clockwork. Looking at everybody else's fuel. Big Ollie in P7. James just about to leave the pits. In 8th. On hards, unusual choice. Ooh, cold tyres. Slowest engine's going to be all over him now. As they head up the hill. warm tyres, softer compound, job done. Nicholas doing a sterling job. Darloboy with a 5-second lead over Pascal. From about a quarter of the way into the race. Darloboy coming up on the back marker. A little bit squirrely there. Right on the ragged edge. Pascal safely through 2 bounce it. Oh no, just coming up on Nicholas now. Nicely done, gents. Nicely done. look, they're still managing one low 130s on hard, so not losing too much time. Must be going, thinking he can get better use out of over a full tank than the mediums perhaps. Yeah, look at Devlin's front right on mediums. So yeah, struggle to get a full tank. So he looks like he's going to be coming in next lap or two. Otherwise he's going to be going straight on. And he tries to turn left. Now I've got pretty much equal rear front and back on the right hand side. Just over half a tank fuel used. So definitely not going to last for a whole tank there. Scali's medium's much better. Murdoch 2, Scali a much better fuel. He's managed to open up a little bit of a gap, so he's got a bit of breathing space. Oh, spoke too soon. Well held, my friend. Well held. That's awesome driving. That absolutely awesome. Not to have lost complete control. Well played, mate. Everybody pushing it to the limit. Nick's managed to get a place. Oh, so Devlin has pitted. Full tank back on softs. He'll run to the end with fuel. Might be a struggle with tyres with 16 laps to go. And stay with Darlow. Tyres getting very close to the limit now. Scali fairly comfortable in his rhythm, 4 seconds between him and Murdoch. Scali much better position tyre and fuel wise, so interesting to see how this pans out at the next pit stop. closing the gap a little. So Darlow lapping at a similar pace to Racing Hards, but he's almost worn out softs. Managing low 130s. Not going to last much more though. We've got a yellow flag. And in comes Andy. Murdoch's going to have to come in next lap by the looks of it too. Pascal good for another 2 or 3. In a short field to finish. And entering the last quarter of the race. Murdoch in. Short field for Murdoch as well. Just to see how much he checks on. And he gets there. Scarlett being in and out on softs, I imagine. Murdoch's might not be mediums, but he is short of fueling. Just going to be just short of a quarter of a tank. He's out on softs. So James racing for position on hards there. Put himself in a good position. Playing the long game on the hards. He's just got to be patient here, get his tyres warmed up. Not do anything rash. Pardon me. James hits the inside, side by side, well played. Wow, very tricky on the slowest corner of the... Great driving from both drivers there. Yeah, Murdoch's got the grip. Well played, James. Inevitable really, not much point in fighting it. See what Scarley's doing. He's going to be coming in this lap. Easy behind there. It's coming up on the slowest engine. Second car from Lauder Hunt. He's got another lap. What's with that? So he's 30 seconds to second place, so short fuel softs, it's going to be in a good position. I've never noticed the water in the middle before. I think it means dry lake, doesn't it? Laguna Seca. I still got a puddle in middle. Scarley's in.
The incident happened in front of me. I east of the gas. Try to avoid got hit, more likely my teammate. I'm not going to file racing incident either.
Darlow onto the home straight. Pascal getting his knee boots. Gonna be a short fuel. And they're coming out in third. This is gonna be close. There goes Murdoch. So Pascal's going to be much better later in the race if he just holds on to Murdoch's tail. Murdoch's already taken 10% off his tyres. If Pascal's taken the right amount of fuel, then Murdoch might have to do a bit of fuel saving. It is really unfortunate, Ian. I'm so sorry you missed it. It was great having everybody racing, all 6 teams on track. Hopefully we can learn from what happened and maybe have something in place for the future if it ever happens again. So we've got Scarlett to Relentless on hards, Nicky on softs. Everybody going to the end. James might find it a little tricky, I'm not sure. Nicky maybe move up the outside. Not going to get it done though, I don't think. Yeah, Forza on the outside. Unlucky. Great driving again from both drivers. Well played.
Seca translates to dry lake in English. It refers to the seasonal lake bed where the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca track is located.
Well, thank you very much. It does translate to dry lake in English. It refers to the seasonal lake bed where the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca track is located. Thank you very much, Dusty. The name is Spanish and the area, yeah. So I think it's near Salinas, isn't it? Famous for in John Steinbeck's novels, Cannery Row. I think was set in Salinas. Cool. Oh, we're very cultured at Gen X. It's a really tight race. 6 to go. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 7, yeah, 6 to go. And only 12 seconds between first and third. So look at Darlow's tyres. So Darlow's on mediums. Murdoch's on softs. Well, they are going to fade over the next 6 laps. Scarley's on fresh softs. Much better position. If he can keep up with Murdoch. Final push. Nicky looking fairly steady on his softs. James rocking his hands. The field doesn't look like it's going to last though to me. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Marky B having a steady, quiet race mid-pack. Set to the end. Begoli set to the end. All looking good. Clockwork definitely not going to have enough fuel, I don't think. Unless he's fuel saving, which puts him in jeopardy from slowest engine. Rob's definitely got enough fuel to the end and plenty of tyres, so it's there. Devlin. Yeah, just moving over for Begoli. Well played, mate. Mick plugging away at the back. Great racing, mate. Great to see you back on track. We've missed you in Group 3 and Group 4, so hopefully we'll see it. I'll be back on track with you soon, keeping you company. Mid-pack. Right, that's the leader. Oh no, disaster. Disaster. What a recovery. Well, here comes the killer. I won't believe his luck. Darlow's also got some damage for the front right tyre. Murdoch's through. Dirty tyres too. Well played, both of you. Yeah, brilliant racing, well done. Really unlucky there for Andy. Just got it out of shape on the corkscrew. Pascal smells blood too. Andy's not done yet though. He's not done yet. There's your 1, 2, 3. Murdoch about to come up behind his teammate. They'll be on comms together. Oh, Darlow's through. Darlow's pulled it back. On his clacker. What a race this is shaping up to be. Oh, Murdoch's tyres are going off, that's what it is. Yeah, he's losing grip in the back. So 1, 2, 3 coming up on Clockwork. Andy looking pretty safe again. Now he's got clean tyres after that little off. Just keep it steady. Pascal on the inside. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Well played, Pascal. Brilliant driving. Well done, Greg. Murdoch just suffering with his tyres. Pascal with a much better set of boots. Third, probably the best Murdoch can hope for now with 2 to go. Once they pass the start finish. Nicky's tyres not much better, so perhaps not a threat if we can just keep it steady, keep it on track. Darlow looking pretty comfortable now. Doesn't even need to challenge Clockwork. Murdoch's doing a brilliant job on those knackered softs. Let's take it easy, Greg, now. Ooh, Pascal's gone wide. One to go. Ooh, struggling with them tyres now. Nick is about the same where here is the lad from the northeast, or is it Scotland? Northeast, I think. Bringing it home for the win. Well played, Andy. Great recovery. Pascal in second, fantastic race, mate, really steady. Murdoch in third, brilliantly done. Nicky fourth. James, a cracking race in fifth. Mega drive on ours, that, mate, well played. Mega drive. Here comes Marky B. Steady race, Mark, well played. Big Ole in seventh, fantastic race, Christian. Here comes Rob. Well played, mate. Steady race for the other half of Lauder Hunt. Clockwork's done. Devlin is done. Nick is done, and we're done. Cracking race, all well played. So I will save the replay. I will screenshot the finish. That's the housework done. Let's have a look.
I went from like fourth or fifth all the way up to second.
Right.
Oh man.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Congratulations, you're live on the interweb.
Oh, hello.
How many millions are watching?
We have, I think, about 4 or 5 of people have been watching, but the gaffer's been on. The gaffer was watching, yeah, through the race. Actually tried to get me to get the race stopped and restarted, but I don't know whether Andy was seeing the messages. But anyway, we'll leave that for another time.
Yeah.
But, is anybody else being invited into the chat, or have we got everybody?
Andy did it. I've no idea.
Okay, let's have a quick look.
Slowest engines.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
You alright?
Hello, mate.
Everyone who's been in the race and Orca have been invited to this chat.
Okay.
Cool.
Brilliant, thanks, Andy.
Before Orca starts, I am fuming.
What's up?
Oh, I mean, I am fuming.
What?
Because I've already decided to pull out of Group 4 and Group 3 this season. And I'm literally ready to just walk from the lot.
Oh, I don't know whether the internet's the time to discuss it, but I'm really sorry to hear that, Andy. Hopefully we can have a chat about it. But I mean, you know, it is just a game, innit? when all is said and done, and
Well, the thing is, right, I'm racing around, I'm getting messages, being the horse, it's going to come up, I'm going to get distracted. I spanned twice. Right?
yeah,
And when after that, I've fought back to first, I've now joined the stream on my PC, and it's talking about a redo of the race.
yeah.
I'm fuming, I don't give a shit. Who got taken out, who lost it, whatever, on lap 1. It has never been in Gen X to restart a race.
Well, I've got to say that when I was getting the messages on the comms, I asked whether there was a protocol. I wasn't aware of any protocol for restarting races, blah 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 blah. But he was quite insistent on the chat, so I just tried to follow orders.
I've known whenever anybody's called for it in the past, it's always been a case of put a ticket in. There's a ticket for a reason.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
understand
with
it.
you in that it was very distracting because it wasn't like just restart. It was restart.
Yeah.
Literally spamming it. Literally spamming
I
it.
didn't really. At first, I thought he didn't tick in or something.
Yeah, I don't
Then I
know.
realized
I have
he
no
was
idea how.
So he was spun around
all
and
honesty-
then he rage quitted or what? Or
I
what?
don't
In
know.
all honesty, all it was restart. There was no reason.
Yeah,
there
it
was no
was
nothing.
definitely annoying, right?
Yeah. I am sorry for my part in that. I was just trying to
No,
do
no.
the best
At the end of the
for
day,
what he
you're
wanted,
following
but at the same time,
I can
it's
see that in that chat.
yeah. Well, let's have a quick chat about the race, and hopefully everything else can get sorted out in the wash. Andy, congratulations! Amazing
Thank you very
recovery at the end.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think you were going to pull it back.
Love that track. Love that car. Love that track. Put the combo together, and I'm away. I used to hate that track, and I mean hate it, and I spent hours, and I mean hours on that track, learning every bump, every curve, the whole lot, and I think it kind of like showed from what I managed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fastest lap time was just ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
must admit.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Hopefully everything will be all right tomorrow. It is a shame. Yeah, you got to beat the rudder all the time, aren't you? You can't dip in, dip out. Right, Pascal's not in, is he, in this bit? So congratulations, Pascal. He had a really steady race. Yeah, it was better tyres towards the end for you, Murdoch.
Yeah.
So not much you could do, but you did brilliantly well as well. So well
I
done.
was trying as hard as I could.
Yeah. Yeah, it did look like. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say, I can't remember much because it's just been constant, but I know I had a couple of good battles and I'm going to look through the replays so I can refresh the memory, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna share the replay literally as soon as we come off here. So.
Yeah. I've saved it anyway on instructions.
Yeah,
so.
I've saved it as well, so.
Well, I meant to share it, but instead I clicked OK just to save it. So.
Okay, so Nicky, was Nicky fourth? I'm lost in the blur now of where everybody was.
Yeah, I was fourth.
Well played, mate.
And Nicky was fourth, Relentless was fifth.
Okay, so Nicky, good race, enjoy it.
Yeah, it was fine. I think I made not necessarily one big mistake, but a couple of small ones, which just ended up cost me a bit of time, but can't complain.
I mean, it's a brilliant
was-
finish compared to your qualifying, really.
Yeah, can't complain. I had a good start. Then I had to give away P2 again because I was getting a drag pen for avoiding speeding cars, which is always a fun thing to get. But yeah, it was a fun race. Laguna Seca is always a bit tricky and exhausting, to be fair.
Yeah. We're missing you in Group 4.
Yeah, I just after last quarter I decided to concentrate just on 2 championships
All right,
because
cool.
it was getting a bit I wouldn't say exhausting, but I barely had any time to actually prepare for any of these races.
Yeah,
it's
for sure,
It's
for sure.
something I at least wanna get my head around a bit about strategy and stuff, at least a bit, but it's so therefore I decided to skip Group 4 this time around.
Yeah, cool, Bill. Brilliant. So who's next? Is it Marky? Mark.
No,
Next.
James.
Hello, mate.
James is
Oh no,
on?
James. James, where's James gone? I'm brilliant at this commentating, like munching on my tux in the middle and getting myself another drink. Oh, James, is James gone, or is he still here?
I didn't see him join, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't see James. So, Mark,
Hello. Hi.
did you enjoy
Yes.
that, mate?
Yeah, it's clockwork on.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
Hi, buddy.
You were confusing the living shit out of me. You really were, because I was doing quite steady times. When I was on my medium stint in the middle,
Yeah.
I was doing sort of high 29s, low 30s. 1 minute you were 2.5 seconds behind me. The next you were half a second behind me, and I was like, "How the bloody hell is he doing that?" It was happening all the time.
I know.
So
it went
I
on
wore
for
my
a few laps, didn't it?
Yeah, I think I wore my rear view mirror out, put it that way. But no, it was a great race. So
Good.
yeah, I managed to keep it on track. I didn't spin once, which is absolutely amazing for me around there. So despite all the wishes coming from the car behind me, I'm sure. But
Exactly,
but no, it was good, mate. Thank you.
Yeah,
Brilliant,
no
well
problem. I
played.
enjoyed it.
Good man.
Is it you next then, Mark?
I think so.
Northern Mark.
That's the one.
Did
I
you
need
enjoy
to
your
work
race,
on-
mate?
I did enjoy it, mate. Yeah. I need to work on my strategies.
Again?
Yeah, I got it totally wrong. I fueled up, and then I had 4 laps to go and 2 laps of fuel.
Right. Yeah, it
So-
did look like you were a bit low. I wondered whether you were still in Bali.
I thought I was. Well, I'll get there.
Yeah, well played, mate. Anyway,
Nice.
and over to Rob.
Oh yeah.
Evening, mate. You okay?
Yeah, not bad.
Good. Kept it steady.
Yeah, that was just about. It was not the best race for me, but yeah, just I don't know. I had a few issues throughout, really, but I'll have a look at the stream and see what was going on. But it was a bit of a crazy start.
It all looked
yeah.
fairly steady on the stream. Everyone was dead neat, and everyone that was too wide gave each other space. It looked really good, and I had no idea what happened with Ian and how he ended up off track and out of the race. I don't get how that happened, but anyway, from what I saw at the beginning, it looked brilliant. Everybody looked to have
Yeah, I think
done
the
a cracking
first lap was
effort.
not too bad, and then I think it was possibly on the start of the second lap or some point on the second lap, someone was starting to spin, so I sort of had to avoid them a bit. And then I think people came off behind me, and then we got round to the end of that lap at the hairpin, and I got spun out by Bigoli, I think. But from my view, it felt like I was sort of tagged and pushed round, but until you see it from the outside, you don't know. It often looks totally different from the outside. So, but he waited anyway, so it's not a problem. But it just, that sort of chucks you quite a way back, and then it's difficult to try and recover from that, isn't it?
Yeah. You weren't the fastest cars on track tonight, were you?
And weirdly, and this isn't the first time I found this. I found with this car on this track, the medium tyres, I got better lap times and more consistently good lap times than with the softs.
Right.
I couldn't seem to get a decent lap with the soft, and then my fastest lap was on mediums, I think.
Right. Cool.
So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to see the Italians back in the race. A shame about Ian. But there you go. That's racing, isn't it?
Yes.
Okie dokie, is that everybody?
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Yeah, I think so.
So we will be back on Thursday in Group 3 at, I'm practicing it today, Grand Valley Highway Reverse. So excited about that. We'll be back on Gen X with Marky on comms. Look forward to seeing you all soon. Well done, everyone. It was very entertaining to watch.
Done, guys.
And we'll see you
Cheers
all
for the
soon.
comms, dude.
You're welcome, mate.
See you later.
Take
See
care.
you later, guys. See you later.
See ya.
Ta-da.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.